John Beltran back from Sunset Park as we head to the top of the third inning. Platte Valley in the lead, 2-0, a surprise to many. Andrew Shaw, Jason Haar, and Gerardo Gonzalez, the top of the lineup. And Andrew Shaw, I should correct myself, is a left-handed hitter, the only one in the Platte Valley lineup. Joining Brush is Michael Cummings. 2 runs on 2 hits for Platte Valley. No runs on 1 hit for Brush. The Beat Diggers have committed the game's only error. Shaw grounded to first to lead off the game. And he steps into the box with a closed stance. The pitch, fastball high and away. 1 ball and no strikes. On Platte Valley shortstop Andrew Shaw. Lassiter now rubbing up the baseball behind the mound, taking some time. As Shaw steps back in. Lassiter ready. The 1-0 pitch. That fastball not even close. High and away again. It's 2-0. For all of your auto supply needs, you can stop by Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. That's Central Auto Parts. Not even close again. A pitch high and away. It's 3-0, and Lassiter just losing it right now. The mechanics are there, but not following through completely. 3 balls and no strikes. The pitch. That's on the inside corner with a fastball. It's 3-1. Probably asking himself why he didn't do that 3 pitches ago. It'll be a 3-1 to Andrew Shaw. Swung on and popped foul and way off to the left. Count goes to 3-2. A payoff pitch is forthcoming. And here it is. He swings and misses at ball 4, high and away, but Lassiter will take it. There's 1 down in the third. That is strikeout number 4 for Lassiter. That'll send up Jason Haar, the DH. Well, you got to take those breaks and carry that momentum over to the offensive end. Beat Diggers don't want to wait till the 5th or 6th inning to grab the lead. They waited till the 6th inning last year and could not hold the lead for half an inning. The pitch, fastball up and in. Haar went the other way and hit a weak 1 hopper to the first baseman Ginther in the opening frame. And the 1-0 pitch. Oh, he's falling behind hitters now. Up and in, 2-0. All this does is extend a pitch count. It is 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch. Oh, God. Over the head of the hitter into the screen. 3-0. And Bryson, right now, I guess, is concentrating and focusing better when he's well down on the count as he did to Shaw. And this is his mound. He loves this mound here in Brush. 3-0 pitch. That's not even close outside. A 4-pitch walk. And Lassiter not looking like the pitcher he was on Saturday. He's run into trouble here in the last inning plus. Here is first baseman Gerardo Gonzalez, who popped the first in the first. And just challenge these hitters. Platte Valley has not proven themselves of late. 7 games in a row they've lost, 6 in a row by double figures, throw to first. And back in with a left foot slide is Jason Haar. There's 1 down in the third. Lassiter looking back, 2-step lead. And the pitch. And that fastball on the outside corner at the knees, that's more like it. It's 0-1. Got to keep it low to this hitter. Gonzalez is one of the 2 hitters in the lineup that can give the ball a ride. The 0-1, a little bit low and away. The count even at 1-1, just working off that fastball. And they cannot allow the ball to go to the screen either. Double play. And that's the depth right now that the Digger infield is playing at. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have had some hook on that one. Late action, it's 1-2. And Lassiter just looking for that outside corner, especially with Gonzalez opening up early. The stretch and the 1-2. Swung on and fouled off to the right with a fastball there. Down the middle, but at the knees. Lassiter has retired the last 4 by strikeout. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Platte Valley in the lead in the third, 2-0. Bass going through the signs once again. And the pitch, and the curveball is upstairs. 2-2. And Bass, I think, was crossed up. Bass was definitely crossed up. But luckily, that ball didn't go anywhere, except into his glove. Lassiter's 2-2 pitch. Way outside. Overthrowing. It's 3-2. Mauricio Rosales is on deck. Haar could be taking off. 3-step lead. The throw back to first, and it goes in the dirt, but hits the umpire, and now the runner's going to second base. They'll throw him out. Okeson applies the tag. The Beat Diggers have gotten 2 major breaks in the inning. That ball was going to be headed down the right field line, but it glanced off the umpire, and Jason Haar was a dead duck. That pickoff will go 1-3-4. Man, you cannot get any luckier than that. The Beat Diggers with a huge break and no error. Now it's a 3-2 pitch off the windup to Gerardo Gonzalez. And here it is. Swung on and fouled back on a slow curve. What a major, major break for the Diggers. Maybe this is their day. Not only did it ricochet off the umpire, but right back to Ginther. That's not a base running mistake. That's just pure luck. Payoff pitch. Slow curve swung on and missed, held onto by Bass, and Lassiter records his 5th strikeout of the game. No runs on no hits. There were no errors and nobody left. We go to inning number 3, the bottom of the third, that is. Platte Valley 2, Brush nothing on 10-10 KSIR. The Beat Diggers trail as we go to the bottom of the third inning, 2-0, as Platte Valley could have really created opportunities for themselves in the top half of this frame, but it was a strikeout by Andrew Shaw on a 3-2 fastball that was definitely ball 4. And then Jason Haar was nearly picked off of first, but the throw was low, and it got by the first baseman Ginther, but deflected right back to him. And with Haar breaking for second, he was thrown out by a country mile. Didn't even get to the bag. Ginther threw to Brett Okeson, and about 5 feet in front of the bag, he tagged him out. So the Diggers have gotten a couple of breaks here in this one. Now, let's see what they can do in the offensive end. Michael Cummings had a good day on Saturday, and his average now at 356. The pitch, squares to bunt, lays it down the third baseline. Picked up by the pitcher, Prawley, falls down, throws off balance, and it goes over the first baseman's head, but Cummings will stay right there as the ball is tracked down by Gonzalez. That will be an infield hit. Cummings with way too much speed, and even a perfect throw would not have nailed him. So Michael Cummings, who now has proven himself to be the best bunter on the team, leads off the third with a second hit of the game for the Diggers. Here's Brett Okeson. Short lead for Cummings. And the pitch to Okeson. And he swings, and it's a fly ball into deep left field. That might leave the yard way back, and the game is tied. A 2-run blast for Brett Okeson. Well over the left field fence, and here come the Diggers to greet Okeson and Michael Cummings at home plate. This could be the big inning for the Diggers. He got all of that baseball. And for Okeson, I believe, his first home run in 3 seasons. He hit one off of Justin Nelson, ironically enough, who pitched for Platte Valley, or coincidentally enough, 3 years ago.
Home run for Brett Okeson.
And he hit it on the very first pitch.
Batter, Josh Gutierrez on deck.
Okeson now is 2 for 2 in the game. 22 runs batted in this season. Travis Bass struck out in the opening inning. He is now the hitter. Now the Beat Digger dugout is starting to make noise. And the curveball is outside. One swing did all that. Created some momentum and some chatter. Sounded like a library in there for a while. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded left side. Deep in the hole at short and bobbled over there. That's going to get into short left field. We're going to have to call that an error. Might have beat it out, but Andrew Shaw possibly could have made a play on that one. So we will gives Shaw the air. Bass is 0 for 2, but more importantly on base. Here is Josh Gutierrez. Gutierrez in the opening inning struck out. 2-step lead for Bass. The stretch. And the throw back to first in the dirt. Gets by the first baseman. It's down the right field line. Bass is taking off for second. He is rounding second and heading for third. Gonzalez's throw is going to be offline, and it's a two-base error on the pitcher, Brady Prawl. And the Diggers have the go-ahead run at third. So 2 errors on a consecutive plays. A ground ball and then a pickoff attempt. Now we'll have a visit to the mound. This is the reason that Platte Valley is 4-15. They shoot themselves in the foot. However, the Diggers did earn the 2 runs they have. A bunt single and a Brett Okeson 2-run blast. And Ryan is all fired up. He's going bananas. With Travis Bass standing at third. Nobody out in the bottom of the third. It's amazing how his arrival got the momentum going. As usual, Ryan is late. The Diggers were trailing 2-0, but he gets here. They get out of a mini jam, and now they have the offense cranking. So Gutierrez has yet to see a pitch. He began the at-bat with Bass at first. He's now on third. And the visit to the mound is concluded. And Platte Valley will have the infield back, conceding the run for an out. And now the throw to second on appeal, and Bass is called safe. So let's see if we can resume this baby. Here is Josh Gutierrez. The stretch. And the pitch. And the ball went over his head. On an off-speed pitch, it's 1-0. You can stop by and see Tim Weimer about all of your title needs at Northern Colorado Title in Fort Morgan. That's Northern Colorado Title right there on Kiowa. The 1-0 pitch, Gutierrez swings, grounds it weakly to third. Bass is coming to the plate. The throw to the plate, the slide, the tag, out! Rosales makes the play, and Shane Reynolds with a tag. And there's one down, fielder's choice 5-2. And quite frankly, I'm stunned that he even went on the play. I am stunned, considering that there was nobody out.
Bryson Lassiter, your batter.
Here's Bryson Lassiter. He walked in the first. Gutierrez with a 2-step lead. Tons of speed for him. The stretch by Prawl. And the throw back to first. That one is on target, but dropped by the first baseman, Gonzalez. Gutierrez this year has 11 stolen bases to lead the team. He's going to have to take off and test the arm of Shane Reynolds. The stretch by Prawl, 3-step lead. Gutierrez is going, and the pitch is inside. No throw to second as Gutierrez slides in. 1 ball and no strikes to Lassiter, who walked in the opening frame. The Diggers can still grab the lead in this inning. 2 opportunities to drive in Gutierrez. The 1-0 pitch. Lassiter swings and grounds it into left field for a base hit. Gutierrez is going to have to hold up at third. He had to wait and see if the ball would get through the infield. And now Terry Steiner up with runners at first and third and still only 1 out. Steiner struck out in the first. And Lassiter took that outside pitch and just rolled his wrists over and had just enough to make it into left field. And right there's the reason I was surprised that Bass took off for the plate or was sent home by the head coach Mark Muniz, only because that would have scored him easily. But nonetheless, the Diggers with an RBI opportunity with Steiner. The stretch, Dustin Bass, now the runner at first, the courtesy runner, the pitch. And he swings and grounds it to the third baseman, Rosales. Looks over, he fakes, he pumps, throws to first in time. Gutierrez had to hold at third, into second as Bass. There's 2 down. Boy, a good job by Rosales. A couple of pumps with that baseball to make sure that Gutierrez wouldn't take off. 2 runners in scoring position for James Ginther. Well, these are huge runners out at second and third. Not in stature, certainly, but in the significance of scoring them. This could be a momentum changer for Platte Valley, even though Brush has tied the game. Ginther takes it low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. This appeared to be shaping up to be a big inning for Brush, and that will only be determined if Ginther can drive these two in. The 1-0 pitch. He swings and lines it, and off the third baseman's glove in foul territory. One scores. Here comes Dustin Bass. He's going to score standing, and the Beat Diggers lead 4-2. We will call that a 2-run single. That thing had major topspin and hit off the heel of Rosales' glove. That's one of the hardest hit balls of the season. So the Diggers take the lead for the first time. But that will be scored, a 2-run single, because the ball was hit with topspin and just a shot to third base. They nearly got out of that frame with only 2 runs scoring. Now here's Pepe Aguilar, the 7th hitter of the inning. Waving the bat from the right side. He lined to third in his first at-bat, fastball high. One ball and no strikes. The stretch and the pitch home. Swung on and popped up in the infield right side. Gonzalez, the first baseman, goes back and makes the two-handed squeeze, and the inning is over. However, the Beat Diggers score 4 times on 4 hits. One of them, a 2-run homer for Brett Okeson. There were 2 errors and 1 man left. 3 complete from Sunset Park. The Beat Diggers have rallied from a 2-run deficit to take a 2-run lead. Brush 4, Platte Valley 2 on 1010 KSIR.